Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you. It's been a while. Just kind of want to let everybody know that the ghost cart's coming along. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'll have it back this weekend. Um, Shooting for the 14th, which is the day after the defroster, to unveil it. I will post a video on my page and possibly in some groups and on YouTube. I want to touch on guys complaining about pay. These are budget cards. I'm sorry, if you have more than $1,500 in your budget 212, you're stupid. Because it shouldn't cost you that much. If you're wasting money on brand new parts on your budget, besides maybe your motor and your drive gear, or your driver, whatever you want to call it, and maybe tires, other than that, why? We're trophy racing guys. Just like the Ghost. You know, if you choose to spend the big money on a chassis and to do, that's your choice. Nobody's forcing you to do it. These are base classes. If you really want to look at it, you know, look at the budget as your 4-cylinder pure stock type class racing. You know what? Your Ghost, I'll give you a street stock, pro stock type credit. You get the clone. Okay, now you're more into like a crate style, MCA style racing. And the clones, I see the draw to them. You know, if I had a clone and I was going to go visit family across the country, you know, I could take my clone with me and I'm sure I can find a track to run my clone at. I might be able to do that with my budget. Might be able to do that with my Ghost. But I know I could do that if I had a clone. And I'm sure all you clone guys out there would agree with me. I don't blame these promoters for trying to promote the clone class. Because there are a lot of clone racers out there that travel very far to go to a weekly race or whatever. So, you know, if they have a track that's within an hour or so of them that's trying to build a class, that's great. Puts more people at the track, brings more people awareness to it. And as far as Brandon, don't feel bad about anything you read. Yeah, you're a tough skinned guy. Like I told you in the message that I wrote on the one site, kind of got to learn to say, fuck you, man. This is my deal. It's that simple. Yeah, you take the chance that you might lose a driver and something, but you ain't gonna lose anybody's respect. At least not mine. I would rather know that you stand behind what you say. You don't give a shit if it's your drinking buddy, your best friend, your brother, your father, your mother. I like the fact you don't give a shit who they are. As far as the seals on motors, it is what it is, guys. I know some tracks out there don't have the seal program. I understand why it was implemented. It makes tech a little easier. The biggest reason why Brandon more than likely did implement mandatory seals is because there was guys cheating. And you know who you are. And if you were cheating and you were doing well, and you either didn't get caught or Brandon caught you, you know, I don't really think you're that good of a driver if you have to cheat to win. That's my personal opinion. I always felt that way. We all choose the race. We all choose how much money we want to spend. God knows I did this year. My Ghost, I haven't sat and done the receipts yet, but I bet you I'll be well into $2,000 on my Ghost. If not a little bit more. Does it bother me? No, because I want to do it. And if you're racing go-karts to try to make money, go find a different profession, guys. And these clone guys that are racing and money racing, that's because it's their livelihood. Like Alex. That's his livelihood, racing go-karts and trying to run some sort of a business and support a family. Matt Chavez, same thing. He races go-karts for a living. Of course he's going to go where money is. And I'm sure there's plenty more of them just like the two of them. But I just know Matt and Alex as of now. So, you know, quit giving these promoters shit about how they do this or how they do that. Either support them or don't. This is their deal. These are their rules. You either play by them or go somewhere else. Yeah. And as a track promoter, don't worry about if it hurts who comes to your track, who doesn't come to your track. If people want to race, they'll race. And honestly, I'm going to go race somewhere where I have respect for a promoter, knowing that he's going to shit on his best friend just as well as he'll shit on me if he catches me cheating. Which I'm pretty sure there's a lot of promoters out there that have drinking buddies and best friends that race that they let get away with all kinds of stuff. So, that being said, quit hounding on the promoters wanting more money for classes that if you're spending big money on, that's your own choice. Nobody's forcing you to. They're base cards. It's that simple. If you want to make money racing carts, then move up to the money classes. Quit whining. It's that simple. It's not going to do you any good, and it definitely does not help the sport. Because anybody new comes on, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for how much whining and crying and bitching and moaning there is. So, if you want the class to keep growing, play by the rules. It's that simple. Yeah. Don't worry about, oh, I just spent $25 getting into the track and I won a trophy, but I didn't win no money. You won a trophy, dude. It's a trophy class. It's that simple. You chose to race it. You knew the rules. You know what the deal is. And quit bitching that the promoters need to pay the budgets and the ghosts. No, they don't. Brandon gives us a pay raise. Yeah. He tried to do a ghost. Obviously, he didn't get the support he was hoping. Hopefully, he does it again this year and gets a little bit more support. Probably weather might have had a little bit to do with it. It does suck running all them races towards the end of the year. So, with that being said, everybody have a good day. Looks like we got some shitty weather out there this morning. But yeah, my next video will be on the 14th. Not 100% sure exactly when it'll hit, but April 14th, next video will hit, and both my carts hopefully will be ready to hit the track. Everybody have a safe day out there. Get to work safe. See y'all later.